Guild Wars 2, Janthir Wilds finally launched, bringing in housing mechanism, new raids and much more. ArenaNet has finally released Guild Wars 2, Janthir Wilds, marking the 5th expansion for the renowned MRP title, originally released back in 2012. The hype surrounding Janthir Wilds in the industry is at its all-time peak, given that initially, we saw ArenaNet disclosing to us about the actual expansion almost 3 months ago, and now the time has finally arrived when players will have the opportunity to experience the new in-game content that arrives alongside the expansion update. Janthir Wilds brings mechanisms to housing the game, allowing players to create their own homesteads. Along with this, the update features a new world boss event and much more, which we'll discuss next. Starting with Homestead, the game apparently grants players a patch of land where they can build their own housing space, with plenty of customization options. These include different props, objects, and decorations, which can be placed in the housing area through tools. It's an area where you can socialize with in-game comrades and is set to provide a new way to express personal identity in the world of Tyria. Apart from Homestead being the big thing, Janthir Wilds also brings in access to a new weapon type, particularly a spear. The Code and Spear Mastery will teach players a bevy of new abilities in order to face the wild beasts of Janthir, ultimately taking the combat experience to new levels. Along with this, the new expansion brings in an enhanced Warclaw mount, along with the dedicated World Boss event, which is described as below: Warclaw mount update, previously occupying a niche for World vs. World competitive game modes. The newly updated Warclaw mount provides additional opportunities for exploration in the open world via a new mastery track. Once fully trained, this large cat doesn't take fall damage, can leap multiple times in the air, uses its sharp nose to sniff for treasure, and employs its chain pull skill in combat against enemies while also allowing its rider to throw lances from the saddle. New World Boss Event. The primordial energies of Janthir have drawn massive entities known as Titans to its rocky shores. This dual threat encounter will challenge upwards of 50 players to put all their new skills to use in the kind of massive, signature epic showdown that Guild Wars 2 is known for. Josh Davis, Guild Wars 2 game director, said in a statement, "Janthir Wilds is a promise fulfilled. When we announced we were moving to yearly expansion cycles, this is what we had in mind: new content every few months full of compelling content and new gameplay features so that the game always feels fresh when you log in." Interestingly, ArenaNet's Guild Wars 2, Janthir Wilds will require users to pay a $25 fee to access the new content, but given the in-game additions we have seen, it's certainly worth it, especially for the franchise's fans.